Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I am Crypto Kip, guys. Today, Solana is crumbling, and I short sold it. I short sold Solana, and it is falling down because meme coins have killed the crypto market. Is the bull market over? Everybody's big question right now. Is this bull market? Are we in a bear market now? Is it official? Are we actually in a bear market? Sentiment is very low. Sentiment's very low, and it's not just everybody out there. It's me too. I feel it, guys. I feel it. The altcoins are struggling. The meme coins got wrecked. If you were holding, diamond handing any meme coins, you got wrecked. And that's the reality. And then now we're at the point where you've got all these other coins that we're launching every day. The trenches were never more talked about. I just started to dabble in the trenches right at the tail end of it. And the trench thing is dying off quickly. Meme coins, where before we had, a Doge and a PEPE, now we've got 40,000 Doge and PEPEs, from fart coin to, and that should be the signal, I guess, right? So here we are, and the president launched a meme coin. Was that the ultimate top signal, right? For memes, maybe. I still think that there are big memes that are going to have great times in this bull market. And is the bull market over? I don't think that the bull market is over, but there is a real conversation going on regarding, where we're at. What's going on with the Fed and a potential cool-off period. And one thing I came out with a video recently, which might have been shocking to some of you guys, is that the strategy for me is to just buy Bitcoin right now, and not to sell the altcoins off for Bitcoin per se. And I did actually sell off what I had left of the Trump token today. I had some of that, and I'm out of memes right now in general. I'm just not in the meme kind of mood right now, especially with the new ones. Now, the PEPEs and the SHIBs and the DOGEs, that's a little different. That's more of a blue chip. But the new ones, especially Solana ones, Solana is going down right now because of all this mania that's happened. So there's a lot to discuss. There's a lot of sentiment going on in the crypto market. I've never really seen more negativity in the space. On the timeline, everybody's defending themselves or complaining, moaning and groaning. And some people are doubling. What I can't get over is how some people are like so bullish on like little memes still right now at this very moment, where we are seeing a shift in the space. And to not to say that like there's not going to be tremendous opportunities for some of these little memes in the future. There's always going to be tremendous opportunities with some of the memes. The reality is they're hard to catch. It used to be a little easier to catch as we've got more of them to come out. It's getting more difficult. It's arguably more difficult than it's ever been before. And now we've had this huge expose on all these insiders within Solana that have been manipulating it, with Hayden and his team that pump these coins. I don't know if you guys saw the news that came out yesterday from the Choose Rich guy, but he was actually reporting on the exact mechanism used of how this team launches these tokens and how they reimburse them and how much it costs and how they snipe it early. And it's a bad look for Solana. It's a bad look for everything in crypto, but mostly Solana. And it's a really good look for Bitcoin. And the reality is Bitcoin's down less than 15% from its all-time high. Well, you've got meme coins that are mostly down 90+% from their highs. And you've got altcoins right now that are 65% plus down from their all-time highs. So it makes sense that everybody's feeling the pain. And while you're feeling the pain, I'm in a short trade right now on Solana, and it's going pretty well for me. And I've got my stop loss set, and I'm gonna stay in this trade. And I've got my stop loss set at just above break even. So like, actually, I take the smallest loss ever because honestly, Typically when there's such negative sentiment in the market, it's a buying opportunity. And while I do believe that these are just general discounts for building up a portfolio and including on Solana, let me be very clear. I don't think this is, everybody's saying Solana's dead. Last time everybody said Solana's dead, guess what? Solana went from $8 to 200 and, or $300 or whatever it went to. So I'm not saying Solana is dead, but I am saying that there is sentiment that's picking up and there's panic going on, and there might be a little bit of a cascade of sell-offs on this thing. So I'm catching a short on it right now because there's that going on, and I got my stop loss set, and I'm still holding altcoin positions because I believe that, no, the bull market's not over, but I believe that we are in a lull right now, and it's an extreme one because this is supposed to be a glorious time, and everybody's feeling the opposite of the glorious time, especially if you've been dabbling with the memes. Anyway, if you want to make some trades, guys, you can sign up for Blowfin using our link if you wanted to check it out. Let's talk about the biggest gainers, biggest losers in the space. Shout out to the chat out there. Good morning, Scott. Hey, Beef. Hey, Mr. Beefy. We got John316 in the chat. You got Heaven Peck said, sold all his memes on December 9th. Let's go, Crow, he says. Johnny says, I bought the end of December, so I'm afraid I'll have to wait till December. Yes, a lot of people did buy the top of a lot of these things. Johnny asks, hi all, are you sure we're still in a bull market? I'm not sure of anything, I'll tell you. What I am sure of is that historically we've seen that these bull markets would still be occurring, right? We've historically seen that we are supposed to have some kind of peak in this market around October of 2025. That would be history kind of repeating itself based on the bull markets last about 1,000 days. Well, this has been different. I did a video a while ago saying, this time is not different. And generally it's not until, we see a 1,000 days of bull market and whether that, fits the mold of what we've seen in the past or not. But it is different in the capacity of we've never had this trench mindset. We've never had this crypto casino aspect of the crypto space like we have in this bull market. We've never had so many people bullish on meme coins. And there were so many opportunities on meme coins, and those opportunities have just ceased to exist except for these daily runners, which everybody was excited about for a whole 10 seconds there. And now it's just like doom and gloom in the end times kind of sentiment. Fear and greed index is low. Historically, fear and greed index is low. These are dollar cost averaging opportunities. And guys, at the end of the day, Bitcoin is king. And if this bull market, just as all the other ones have not taught you that, Bitcoin is king all the time. The goal with your altcoins has always been to make money in altcoins, to go back to Bitcoin or cash to pay off your car, your house, whatever it might be. The goal of winning in crypto is making money on altcoins to go back to Bitcoin or cash. It has always been that. Do I believe there's still going to be an altcoin season? I do believe there's still going to be an altcoin season. When is it going to occur? It could still be a little bit. And that's something that I am juggling in my mind personally. With the altcoin season historically occurring in the post-halving year, you got a lot of excitement that you can have for that. And I've got a ton of excitement for it. With the Fed and inflation, it makes it a difficult thing to decide whether we're going to see that altcoin season like now, or we're going to be waiting until late summer into the fall for the Fed to pivot. And it's going to be a really quick, boom, big altcoin explosion. It's a doozy, guys. I'll tell you, crypto's a doozy right now. If you're feeling confused, well, then you're right on par with everybody else. I'll tell you that. Jupiter's down to 68 cents, getting crushed. All the Solana plays. Solana is the top blockchain of this bull market. Well, not anymore. All of a sudden, Solana's just getting crushed. Everything in Solana is getting crushed. Most of these plays are Solana plays right now that are getting crushed. There's a lot of coins that are down big on Solana, but in general, a lot is down. You got 15%, 10% losers right now. Nobody's making a ton of money on altcoins right now. Nobody's making a ton of money in crypto right now, unless you're trading. Okay. Sorry, no idea. Oh, you do. I don't know what that says. I hate to say there's somebody who's going to get hurt over these meme rug. Well, Crypto Keeper, you're saying somebody's going to get hurt over these meme rug. Look, I've gotten hurt. I'm sure that a lot of you guys have gotten hurt. It's been a tough, this meme coin mania thing didn't go the right way. It did not go the right way. And a lot of people got hurt. Bald Power, Malapelos. Oh, maybe that's a bad name. I forgot. Oops. Anyway, guys, DCA times says Clary's beef. And I agree. I think these are DCA times into Bitcoin, as it's come, into your favorite altcoins. And maybe it is time to completely pivot away from the low cap meme game. You could still roll the dice with them, but it is less of a strategy, increasingly so for me. It's just made a lot of money on Crow with Knife, lost a lot on Mary. Trump got me. So that's the reality of the situation, guys. How low can BTC go? Maybe 70K would be the reality of the situation. Something like that. But I know we got a lot of people that are buying this fear right now, which is beautiful. And the Fear and Greed Index would suggest this is a great accumulation time. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I think it's a good time for trading as well. If you're long on your altcoin positions, but you feel like there's going to be a dip where you could buy well, you could also pair that with a potential, short on whatever that altcoin is that you're holding. And Solana is the one I'm shorting right now. Argentina's Malay faces fraud probe after boosting crypto coin that crashed hours after its launch. This is the face of crypto right now, everybody. This is where we're at. Okay. This is where we're at right now. It's a tough time. It's a tough time. I wouldn't be surprised if, with the level of fear and anger in this market there is right now, if we had a big boost to the upside at any moment. And frankly, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Bitcoin dip down to $70,000 and we saw things tumble a lot more. I wouldn't be surprised either way. And that's not very helpful to any of you out there. But maybe it is, because the reality of the situation is this is such a strange time for crypto. While we on the macro side have so many bullish things, on the negative side, there's a lot of negative press right now because of this story. And so many others. Because of the insider thing with Solana. Ganesh says, can we still hope for a bull run? Absolutely. I think so. I'm not saying the bull market's over. I'm not calling it for the bull market. Historically, it would be silly to say that the top is in, that the bull market's over. But that does not mean that we can't have volatility to the downside. Now, historically, February is supposed to be a bullish month. It's red right now, and we don't know if this is going to end up green or red, but I'll tell you, when you look at what the Fed is doing, the Fed can't cut rates yet. Historically, we kind of need the Fed to cut rates to get an altcoin season. That's just what the data has suggested, and we're probably not going to get rate cuts for another 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 months. So what's going to happen over the next 5 months? What's going to happen? I mean, dollar cost averaging opportunities. Maybe we rock it back up. We do have a new president that is supposed to be good for the traditional market. He's supposed to be good for crypto, but with the Fed and inflation problems, makes it more difficult for risk on assets to rally. And so these are all the things that we're juggling right now. The haters get to call crypto a scam because of the memes. Yeah, and definitely. And look, those memes are bad news bears, unfortunately. Link Hawk says bull run hasn't even started. Well, the bull run certainly started, but I am not calling it over. Right? Let me be very clear. But if you aren't calling this a bull market, well then, I don't know. This is clearly a bull market, right? Clearly, the total market cap has achieved a new high. But, and here we are, guys. Actually, this is kind of exciting. You know, I've been telling you guys, I've been waiting for a bullish retest off of one of two areas. One that makes the most sense to me, 3 trillion. Two being this previous 2.62 peak that we had back in March of 2024. And if we see Bitcoin and total market cap come back down to this level, well, then what we could see is we could potentially see Bitcoin dip back down to this level, which is 72K, which from the top to that, you know, high is a 34% drop. And that's a historic, you know, absolutely logical level for Bitcoin to go down to. So we could easily see Bitcoin come down to, yes, Ganesh says it, 72K, 72K. Jimmy Lip says, Kip, do you think Sol could go lower? And the answer is I certainly think Sol could go lower. And here we go. We've got a lot of altcoins stumbling down right now. A lot of altcoins stumbling down right now. And I'm not surprised. The sentiment is negative. These are accumulation opportunities. You know, for the people that wanted to buy like a CRO coin up here, but you don't want to buy it down here. That doesn't really make sense to me. It doesn't really make sense to me. I think that these are accumulation opportunities. I've de-risked my portfolio from the memes, though. I'll tell you that. I mean, like I said, I was holding some Trump coin. I'm not holding that Trump coin right now. Now with the sentiment going on, I see a lot of people very quickly shifting to rebuke memes altogether. Now, does Pepe get dragged into the mud with this? I don't know. I think that Pepe is more of a blue chip, but Pepe's headed the wrong direction. The total market cap's headed the wrong direction right now. Certainly, things are headed the wrong direction right now. The sentiment is, the charts are. Again, I think these are dollar cost averaging opportunities, but you have to be on the lookout for a bounce off 3 trillion, and it could go lower. I wouldn't be surprised to see us dip back down to 2.65 trillion or a Bitcoin revisiting $72,000. So I am looking out for that. Crypto Keeper says, unfortunately, I feel Bitcoin will dump to 72 and the rest of the market will be full of pain. You could be right there. You could be right there. That is very possible. That is very possible. So we'll see. Link Hawk says the alt bull hasn't started. Well, Link Hawk, I can agree with you there to a point. I will remind you, though, Link Hawk, that Dogecoin is still up from September of 2024, still 170%. At one point, it was up 440%. And so again, Link Hawk, I will disagree to a point where it's like it has started. It's just not going the way that we wanted it to go. Now, historically, when the total market cap breaks through its previous highs, alts are already running by now. But unfortunately, the Fed is killing us and inflation is killing us. My monkey doesn't stink says I wake up and yep, we're still red. And we might be red for a while, guys. And it's just going to be tough. I'll tell you, subscriber count on YouTube getting horrible. We are gaining barely any subscribers right now, which is crazy because we just earned like 10K subscribers in a month in December. In fact, I'll put out a video talking about the truth, just talking about the real feeling that I get with the potential now for, and now I'm talking about 72K Bitcoin, really big time, talking about that. I'm talking about selling my, Trump coin. I'm talking about potential waiting on altcoins, and people don't like to hear that. And so we lose subscribers when I talk about because people only want moon boys. Can't be a moon boy all the time, guys. Can't be a moon boy all the time. I do believe these are DCAing opportunities, but I do believe that there could be more blood ahead for this crypto market. Marty says it's all over, and I don't think it's all over, but I do think that we are gonna have to hang on to our shorts right now, guys. Not like short position. Well, I've got a little short on Solana right now, but hang in there. Brother CN, could it be due to Adam 22? No, I mean, that's one more thing. It's just one more little, I saw that scam token. that came out. I can't believe that somebody thought it was a good idea to launch another celebrity meme yesterday, and it went horribly. It never goes well. I hope people have learned their lessons on those. Once money becomes cheaper, then we'll move. Well, I agree with you completely, Stinky Monkey in the chat, because we need the Fed to lower interest rates. We need it to be cheaper to borrow money. What was it? No, it was like the coin was. I can't say. It's not a good. It's not a great word. I don't want to say it. Bitcoin dominance is shooting back up because people are scared. And what do they do when they're scared? They flee to Bitcoin and to cash, which is why the market's dumping. Crypto Keeper says memes kill the market. The memes have certainly put a damper on the market. The memes are killing the crypto market temporarily. People are saying Solana's dead. Do you remember what happened last time everybody said Solana's dead? It went to $8 and then it came back up to 200 something. People got rich on Solana. Any news for the UK? I cannot use your links Bybit or oh, you can't? Well, you could. You just got to figure out your way around it, Johnny. You could do it. Unfortunately, there needs to be regulation in regard to the memes. So Crypto Keeper, and it's a good point. You said, unfortunately, there needs to be regulation in regard to the memes. The big question is what kind of regulation could you possibly put out in regard to the memes? What? There you go, Johnny. You said it. I didn't say it. You said it, but that's your way. That's your way. I mean, Crow could certainly come down to 7 cents here, and it looks like it's going to. And the truth of the matter, and I'm going to say this now, Crow could come back down to 5 cents. Crow could come back down to 5 cents. It could. It could, guys. It really could. It really, really, really could. If Bitcoin dips down to 72K, what do you think happens if Bitcoin comes down to 72K? 24% to the downside for Bitcoin. What do you think happens to CRO? You know? So I'm going to say if you've seen Crow, it's testing ultra bottom residual. CRO or Crow with knife? Because I ain't talking about Crow with knife anymore. I mean, memes, we're not talking about those low cap memes anymore right now, guys. They're just not the thing to talk about right now. Let me tell you that. The thing to talk about is Bitcoin and utility. I did a video on algorand yesterday. I did it for a reason. It's time to focus, guys, on what the bull market's really about, which is going to be Bitcoin and the real world utility altcoin plays that have actual use case. And I urge you guys to watch content that's not just about Doge and, PEPE and, look at the top altcoins in the space and Bitcoin. I do consider Crow a utility coin, Blake. Yes. I do. Mela says Trump is a double-edged sword for crypto. Good on the talk, but horrible as his picks trade wars around. This will only make inflation spike. Well, we don't know any of that yet. The inflation problem is just a result of what the country's been doing to this point. And so we still have yet to kind of see what effect Trump can actually have on inflation. And so I hear what you're saying, and the fears are certainly there over tariff and trade wars and then worsening inflation, and those are valid fears, but they are just fears at this point, and we need to kind of wait for reality to set in. Marty, I see what you're saying in terms of you viewing CRO as a rewards coin, but it is both rewards is utility. But also it's the gas for the Cronos net chain, which isn't a very big chain at this point, but it is technically a utility coin. Now, does it have a ton of utility? Does not have as much utility as the Binance coin for two reasons. One, it just doesn't have as much use case. And two, it's just not used as much, and so it doesn't get burned as much, and their burning mechanism stronger and all these things. But regardless, I am bullish on CRO. Nothing has inherently changed about that. In the meantime, I am looking at this market as it's dipping, and Bitcoin dominance is just shooting up because people are rebuking the meme coin space and Solana, the Solana casino. Crow fam is hurt. Hopefully we'll find a bottom. And the reality, ER Live says, Crow fam's hurt. Crow fam's not the only one hurt. Anybody that's holding any meme coin in Solana is crushed. Anybody that's holding any meme coin in SUI is crushed. If you're holding whatever, even if you're holding SUI or HBAR or algorand or cronos or whatever, they're not going higher right now. They're coming down. XRP's holding up in value decently well. We are in a tough moment, folks. And in moments like these, you've got a lot of decisions to make. But you really don't have that many decisions to make at all. If you believe that the bull market is still going to continue, you would hold on to the ones that you really believe in. You would hold on. And now if that's a meme, maybe you're holding a meme. Maybe you're not holding a meme at this point. And I'm not talking about PEPE, SHIB, and DOGE. I'm talking about like the Crow with Knife and Chill guys of the world, or whatever it might be, or Mog, or whatever. Brother CN is asking me, be honest, Kip, do you ever think we'll see a Cronos meme bull run again? I do, but it ain't going to be the thing that I'm waiting around and hoping for. And if we do see it again, we might not, but if we do, and we probably will, but if we didn't, I'd be shocked. It's not anything that's my focus right now. I'll tell you that. It's not. As crypto gets more legitimate, there is an argument for Bitcoin dominance to go a lot higher. There's also an argument for specific coins to go up and other ones to not do. Is like, we've got 12 million coins. The money, even though crypto's a risk-on game, it seems like the money is getting less. We are less risk tolerant these days. Why do I say that after this whole meme coin mania thing? Because look at what happened with the quote-unquote Solana trenches. Look at how long these memes were lasting. An hour. They used to last for months. Now they last an hour. People want to get in and get out. Because I think people are fleeing to Bitcoin and the larger cap alts. Lewis says this is just a fake out. I think we'll jump big after this. And I agree with you, Lewis. And I do think that generally crypto will jump big. I as my title says, is the bull market over? I don't think that the bull market is over. But I don't know if, the meme coin strategies are the strategies moving forward. And I'm not talking about PEPE, Doge, or SHIB. I'm not talking about the giant blue chip memes. That being said, Bonk I would have considered a blue chip. Solana's struggling right now. Bonk's a little scary. Arguably this whole meme coin crumbling could be very good for PEPE, because it's like, Doge and PEPE are like the Bitcoin of meme coins, kind of. However, this could be also very bad for PEPE and SHIB, this whole narrative going on. So it's something to be cautious of, guys. too bad Solana's blamed for the memes. I get it. Majority of the memes are on Solana. You're getting, don't respond to that email, Crypto Keeper. This is the time to seize the opportunity. We are in way oversold territory, and I agree with you, and especially for alts, as Bitcoin dominance is shooting back up again today. Bitcoin is slipping as Bitcoin slips, and look at this. Our total market cap's coming down to my... Man, it's funny. I was talking about it for a long time. Here we are, 3 trillion, holding on to 3 trillion. Who knew that the bounce off 3 trillion would be this painful for the crypto market? Everybody's deteriorating. Heaven Beck says, I'm buying like I'm in the last grocery store during Armageddon. Tis the way. Tis the way. But no, the market is getting crushed right now. There's no doubt about it. It's a tough moment in the crypto space. Tough times, tough mental times. Let's look at Solana right now. Oh boy. I have got a short and it is printing right now. This could be it for a minute on Solana. Could come down to, you know, 120, 130 level. Could come down to that. Consolidate for a little while. I don't think it's over for Solana, guys. But look, if Bitcoin slips down to 72, Solana could come a lot lower. To put in perspective, here's March of 2024 for Solana. And here it is now. Bitcoin's not even too below where it was in March. Solana, wow. Really struggling versus Bitcoin as well. It's just wild. What a wild thing. What a wild time. What a wild time, guys. Hang in there, guys. I know it's tough to stay positive right now, but just stay positive. Hang in there. Stay strategic. Keep your long-term goggles on. Manage your risk accordingly. Trading can offset, you're holding. If you think you're going to dip, but you don't want to sell your altcoins, you can short the market if you think it's going to come down and then buy with those profits. That's the beauty. Why dumping? Sentiment's bad. People are scared. Brother says, help a brother out here. Most of my investment is in Mary, which is tough right now. That's tough to hear. It's tough to hear out loud. I'm willing to wait for CDC listing. There's no point in selling now since already. What would you do if you were me? Well, I am out. I've been out. I disclosed that I'm out. I'm out. I've been out. I gave up. And sometimes, sometimes if it hurts to do it, I get it, but sometimes you just do. And sometimes you don't. And if you really have conviction and you don't care if it goes to zero, then you hold on. But if you really care if it goes to zero, then you shouldn't let something go to zero. And when you're in a small meme like that, there's a reality that something like that could go to zero. Or very low with no liquidity and just crumble out. And it's a reality. So could it come back? Could it get listed? I think it's going to get listed still at some point in the future, but I am out. I am not interested in dabbling with it anymore personally. That's not the focus for me in this bull run anymore. And I've been increasingly making that more and more clear with the low cap, especially in Cronos. I am not trying to get you to panic sell that, and I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you kind of where my mind is at. And, it's tough to take a loss sometimes, but you sometimes take losses in crypto, and you learn, you lick your wounds, and then you pick yourself back up, and then you pick a better strategy. And, it's tough. And I'm not telling you to do it. I'm not telling you to do that. You got to make your own choice there, brother. Crypto Keeper says, thank you for being a real influencer. I I appreciate that you say that. I couldn't be any more real. And I wish we were growing a little bit faster right now in terms of a channel, because of how real we've been with it. But it seems like people still like Moon Boys, so that's tough. That's tough. How's it going, James? Marty says, realistically, I can't feel any more pain than we did. 96-cent crow to 4-cent crow. This is peanuts. Absolutely. Lewis is buying and buying and buying. There you go. John 360 said, we've been here before. I'm gonna hodl and touch some grass. There you go. There you go. Logan went from 8K Pepe profit to like $100. Well, you're still in the profit, so you're fortunate because some other people have bought at the top. And brother CN, yeah, I mean, hey, that's it. You gotta stick to your strategy. And I cannot tell you what to do, brother. I do think that it would get listed at some point. I can't wait around for it. I'm not gonna. And I made that decision a while ago, and I disclosed it. But the memes are really, people are rebuking memes right now, it seems, and so there's a lot of risk on the table with that. And maybe it's the ultimate over. So maybe this is the generational meme coin buying opportunity, and maybe it's the end of memes as we've known them before, where we have like, all these low cap senders all the time. We have had a lot of them, but they've been lasting like an hour. It's been really silly, and that's why Solana's crashing today. Marty says they are rebuking them until the next one. You ain't wrong, brother. Albert says we're still in a bull market, bro. Be honest with yourself. Does it feel like a bull market? We've been in a bear market for 2 months now. This guy's saying crypto's a scam. See, what I don't understand, Albert, is why would you be watching a crypto channel if you believe that crypto's a scam? That's what I don't understand. I don't understand that. And also, calling a dip in the market a bear market is not how it works. Historically, there have been many 30% corrections for Bitcoin in a bull market, and we saw one back here, and we're going to see maybe another one right here. And so, if you want to call this a bear market and say that it's over, you go ahead and do that. And if you want to call crypto a scam, you go ahead and do that. Meanwhile, we're going to have a national strategic reserve for Bitcoin, and some of the biggest governments, Bitcoin bull run just getting started, according to Bernstein. The FTX repayments are finally coming out right now. So that's a step in the right direction, getting those out. You've also got Standard Chartered expecting more sovereign wealth funds to start buying Bitcoin. So, can't lump in Bitcoin with the meme coins. You certainly can't do that. And you certainly can't say that Bitcoin's doing poorly. The altcoins are, compared to Bitcoin, but Bitcoin's only down, 15% from its highs or whatever. It's doing great. And it's not a bear market. And if you're calling it a bear market, I think that's premature. And I think that's emotions. I put the title as the bull market over because emotions. Click here. Is the bull market over, right? No, I don't think the bull market's over. But it is a tough bull market, and altcoins are struggling, and Bitcoin's dominance is strong as ever, and people are rebuking meme coins. And so I could understand your sentiment, Albert, but I repose the question: why would somebody with the attitude like you have be watching a crypto channel in the first place? It's funny. Brother CN says, if Mary hits over 100 million, I'd like you to take you out for dinner. I will accept your offer, CN, brother. I will bring the positivity. I'm bringing as much positivity as I can. I'm a little negative. I'm a little negative. Can you feel it? I'm a little negative right now. Bro, like Clary's beef gets it. You should take him out for golf. That's right. That's right. Crypto West wants some crow bullish news. Well, let's get some Crypto West. How you doing, brother? Hope you're doing well. I know you're grinding, brother. I appreciate your hard work out there. It's a real grind. Man, like some bullish crow news. I'd like some bullish anything news. Fareed says, I'm down in Doge real bad. Shake my head. I hope it goes up. I think Doge will come back. Crypto Keeper saying it right, though. We will wake up one morning and everything will be on a major pump and it'll be off to the races from there. No doubt. At some point, we're going to come back from this. But I do think that there's a real conversation being had where it's like the Fed, in the meantime, trading is fun. Trading is cool. Set your stop losses. Make money, guys. Make money so you can DCA back into the market. Some happy topic. If you trade and you make money, you got more money to DCA in. That's a pretty happy topic. Happy topic. I'm shorting Solana and I'm making money on it right now. That's pretty cool. The mood today is like a Jerome Powell Q&A. Oh, Marty. Exactly right, brother. Now, it's hard to be positive in times like these, but if you believe, you will succeed. I absolutely agree. The key to life is positivity, and I work on practicing what I preach every day. I'll admit to you guys, I had a pretty long morning. It wasn't a good morning. I didn't have a good morning. But you know what? You guys brighten my day. Do I prefer Blowfin over Fulcrum? Yes, absolutely. I don't really like Fulcrum at all anymore. Blowfin I like actually quite a bit. It's the only leverage trading platform that I use. Those dips are what scares most people to sell at a loss. Absolutely, Israel. Absolutely, Israel. But hang in there, guys. Zoom out. Look at the big picture for this industry. Things are still positive, okay? We're in a bad time because of the president of Argentina and because of Hayden and because of all these influencers. Dave Portnoy, not helping. It's been entertaining. It's been good crypto news to report on, but man, it's not helping. I am out of the Welsh narrative, Marty. That one went the wrong way too. Altcoins are struggling. Stacks is struggling. I still believe that the Welsh narrative. I said it because I believed it. It didn't go the right way. I have de-risked my portfolio. H says, if you didn't sell a couple weeks ago, why would you sell now? And you know what? Exactly. Look, there's one thing between like losing belief in a low cap meme or in a meme and selling that at a loss. And then there's another thing in selling a utility play like a Cardano or a Solana at a loss. I'm shocked people are selling off Solana right now. I can get behind selling off your memes and you're losing, at a loss, like I can even understand, the panic sell, and I hate panic selling, but like the panic selling of memes, low cap memes, or new memes, not well-established memes to protect yourself in case Bitcoin slips to 72. I can understand all that. But on the altcoin side, like for my, my utility plays, whether it's Crow or Cardano or HBAR or SUI or Sol, especially Bitcoin, to be selling those right now, I don't understand that as much. I look at those as a dollar cost averaging opportunities. Brother CN says, how low will Bitcoin bottom out after the bull run? Probably the previous high. That's historically what we've seen, probably about 69, 70K. Did SUI hit like 240? Let's see what SUI's doing anyway. Yeah, I mean, it's all coming down right now. Man, SUI's coming down too. Look at it go. Yeah, we're getting a tumble right now, guys. We are tumbling. Total market cap. Look for the bounce at 3 trillion, guys. We might not get it. We might come down to 2.6. All right, guys, hang in there. Hang in there. Find your favorite altcoins. And, you know, and honestly, guys, I'm DCAing into Bitcoin right now because if the altcoins are going to fall lower and Bitcoin's going to fall lower, I'm going to DCA into Bitcoin, and then I can buy back some altcoins lower levels, having retained my Bitcoin stack. That's the strategy for me right now. I am not selling my altcoins for Bitcoin. What I am doing is accumulating Bitcoin to maybe sell that Bitcoin eventually for the altcoins to make more money on the altcoins, or worst case scenario, just hold the Bitcoin, right? Anyway, guys, smash the like, subscribe to the channel, DCA Hodl, guys. I will see you in the next one. If you enjoy this type of content, subscribe for more. I'll see you next time, y'all. Peace.